Hey everybody, it's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Hello y'all, I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to share with you all a dip that I make. And this is more like a sauce, okay? I say a dip, but it's more like a sauce. I make this for fried fish. So my family loves to do fried fish. My papa actually goes to Florida every year and fishes all winter long and brings home all kinds of fish. So we do fish fries all the time, and we're having one for the 4th of July. And so I make this sauce. It's not like a tartar sauce because I'm not crazy about tartar sauce, but I like something a little bit cool and refreshing to balance out the strong taste of fried fish. And so this is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to show you all how I make this today. And I'm going to try my best to give you measurements. Generally, I do not measure, so I'm going to do my best to give you some measurements, okay? So to make this dip, you're going to need some sour cream. And I'm just using a whole tub of sour cream. This one's 16 ounces, okay? And then I've also got some cilantro and some parsley. I have a jalapeno, some garlic, and then I've got some spices. I've got garlic powder, onion powder, and cayenne. Now, if you don't like spicy foods, then you can totally omit the spicy things. I like to add just a little bit of something to add a little kick. And you can totally go really light with it. If you only like just a little bit, then you can just, use just a little, okay? So we're gonna start. I've got a food processor here. I like to use a food processor to do this with. And I'm gonna take a half of a jalapeno. So I'm not using the whole thing, and I'm not gonna use the seeds. So it's not gonna be a spicy dip. It just has a little hint of a kick in it, honestly. So I'm just taking the seeds out, and I'm gonna take my jalapeno, and I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it into smaller pieces. We're gonna use the food processor, so it doesn't have to be, real small. Then we're also going to use a clove of garlic. I'm not gonna put a ton in here because it can get really strong. So I'm just using 1 clove, and I'm just gonna slice this up. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're putting it into the food processor, but I just want to kind of help the food processor along. I want to make sure I don't have any big pieces of garlic in there, because otherwise somebody's going to get just that really sort of pungent taste of garlic, and we don't want that. So we're just going ahead and dicing that up. Then we've got some parsley here. So I'm just gonna take and just cut some of that off, okay? And I would say that this is probably about 1/4 of a cup of parsley. I'm just giving it a quick little mince, all right? It doesn't have to be, perfect, again. And then we're gonna use some cilantro as well. I think cilantro goes really well with fish. We're not gonna do a bunch of it. I'm not a huge fan of cilantro, so I don't want a lot. I would say this is about a heaping tablespoon, okay, of cilantro. All right. So we're gonna start there. We've got our cilantro, our garlic, our parsley, and our jalapeno in our food processor. So we're just gonna process this up. You wanna get it nice and small, okay? Just really kind of dice it up real small. Wanna make sure we break up all of those little pieces of garlic and all of that, okay? So then we're gonna take our sour cream, and you can, do whatever you want. If you wanted to add some mayonnaise to this, you could add some mayonnaise. You could use Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, whatever works for you. But we're gonna do the whole thing in here. And I will be honest with you, I have mixed this recipe up, and sometimes I just make it with whatever I've got on hand. It just totally depends. Okay, so then also we're gonna add in some spices. I'm gonna add some onion powder, and I'm gonna do about 1/4 teaspoon or so of onion powder in there. Same thing with the garlic powder. And then I'm also gonna put in some cayenne pepper. And again, if you want to omit this, then you can omit this. You could also, if you wanted to, just add some paprika in there. I'm adding about 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne. All right, so then we're gonna use our food processor again and just blend this up. And I blend it really good. I want it really nice and smooth. I'm not looking for a chunky sauce. I'm looking for a smooth sauce. And again, I don't want big chunks of garlic or anything, so we're just gonna blend it really good, and it'll make it more liquidy. It's not gonna be real thick like sour cream is. It's gonna be nice and liquidy. And this is going to be delicious on our fish, okay? It's nice and smooth. Let me show you. All right, so see how smooth and thin it is? It doesn't take a lot, so like I don't want it really thick because I just like to dip my fish in there and have just a little bit of that coolness on my fish. So there you go. That's the recipe. I hope that you all enjoy this when you have your fried fish, and I'll be sure to post a recipe as well for you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.